We rolling? We rolling. Good. Greetings, one and all, and welcome to this week's edition of the Johnny Vegas Show, Week 2. As you can see, we've afforded a light bulb. I'm gonna make shadow puppets later. It'll be fun, I swear. But before that, we got picks. Day 2. We're going to start off this week with a wonderful matchup of the Extractors versus the Slaughterhouse. Now, it's very easy for me to apologize to the Extractors for calling them out in the first week. I owe apologies to the entire league. I'm 1-5 for picks. It's like my brains are made of cotton or something. But anyway, I can't apologize to the Extractors, and the reason I cannot apologize is because of the number of times they hurt my heart. I loved them so much in the last season. I used to write poems about them. Roses are red, violets are blue, the Extractors are sweet, I'll take them by 2. But my heart's broken and I don't like you. Slaughterhouse over Extractors, 11 points. Up next, we have a great matchup. This is a matchup of 2 of the best teams going into this year. And just between you and me, I think this could be the Super Bowl before the Super Bowl. These teams are the best, and both these teams are very evenly matched. Both of them are strong, brutal, powerful, like Spartans. Each team also has the distinct advantage of having 4 players on each side scoring more than 10 points. However, how can I say no to the Hangman on this one? I'm only giving to a 5-5 because I love the Roughnecks this year. I really do. But after the performance last week, I cannot pick against the Hangman. Hangman by 5. I don't even have working legs. This blows. Moving on to our third matchup, we have the Thunder versus the Terror. The Thunder have gone down under. In last week's matchup, the Thunder only had 1 player on their entire roster that went for over 10 points. Unacceptable in this league. You guys have really got your work cut out for you. You have nowhere to go but up because you're at the bottom. And to further solidify your bottom stature, I'm giving this one to the Terror by 34 points. Not because I'm mad at the Thunder. Don't get me wrong, I am. But because I think the Terror are the best team going into this week. And for me not to give them an undue advantage would be a disservice to a particular owner by the name of, how can I change his name for protect his innocence? Let's call him H.J. Pagaman. Yeah, no one will guess. He had the audacity to question my ability to tell age. Son, you gotta understand something here. I'm a puppet. I know more than you do. Puppet head. Terror, 34. We got ourselves a matchup that's a lot more even than I'd like it to be. And that is the matchup between the Vandals and the Snakedopus. You see, it's pretty even for me because, well, talent-wise, these are 2 teams that need to improve and have a chance to become contenders. The problem with the Vandals is they're a very unbalanced team thus far in the young season. They have players who either explode or, what's the word I'm looking for? Not implode. They just sit there. I remember my science now. It's inert. Thank you, Mr. Baumgartner. Mr. Baumgartner taught me science. He also taught me what to do with cigarettes. Or is it 4 cigarettes? I don't remember. But anyway, the Vandals need to have their players across the board become more explosive, and the Snakeopus could be the team to capitalize on this. But I'm not seeing them fully taking advantage of it, so I'm going to be very liberal here, and I'm going to give it to Snakeopus by 3. Oh, and by the way, Snakeopus, I read your sign, your little logo for your team on the website. Yeah, I look at the website when I'm not surfing porn. It's a great blumpkin, Charlie Brown. I know what that means. You are dirty, dirty, dirty. And finally, we are coming up to the wonderful last pick of the match, and this one's a great one. It's the A-holes versus the Senators. Now, this one is what I like to call the battle out of the basement. Because, let's face it, last week the A-holes took a pounding and... What? That was my producer. He just informed me that by my saying the A-holes took a pounding, I have now said the dirtiest words ever uttered in the history of BPFFL broadcasting. But anyway, this matchup has two teams looking for their first win, so it's coming down to a battle of wills. And in this case, I gotta give to the A-holes by 8, because the A-holes have that uncanny ability to strike when least expected. So this week, I'm fully expecting the A-holes to live up to their name and win by 8 points. Well, by the old clock on the wall, I see it's time for me to go. Thank you all for watching, and I'll join you all next week. Take us home, chef!
Scream disturbing, performed removal of vocal cords.
The one in the large sausage.
2 minutes, 1 man.